Real boomba is going on. Tandoori chicken we're going to serve in that potato basket. We're going to let this marinate rest for some time. Sprinkling this potato on a tawa. All you need to do is drop these ones into the oil. Make sure you fry the chicken on both sides. This potato basket definitely is fragile. Namaste, Salam Alaikum, Sasriyakal. Welcome back to another session with your Vahchef. And today we're going to make yet another tandoori chicken. In north of India, they have tandoors, and wherever you go on the streets also, you can eat tandoori chicken. But when you come to south of India, they don't have the tandoors on the streets and all that. So most of the people, they eat tandoori chicken either made on the tawa on the streets. But easy and most popular one is deep fried tandoori chicken. Today we are going to learn how to make this deep fried tandoori chicken, and also many of you were wondering how I made that potato basket, and today this tandoori chicken we are going to serve in that potato basket, and I am going to show you how to make that basket also. But first let's take the chicken. We are going to put the gashes, and always try and use a chicken that is not too big. So usually when it's cleaned, this should weigh around 1200 grams or less. In the shoulder part, we are going to give one more gash because this part is again very deep meat is there. So on the other side too, give one more gash. Coming back to the leg part. So this side and also this side. Turn to the other side and also give the gashes. I think you got the story. You got to put gashes wherever the meat is thick. So once this is done, we are going to marinate the chicken. Ginger garlic paste. You can add a little bit turmeric if you want. Nice red Kashmiri chili powder to give a nice color. Some coriander powder, cumin powder, a little bit of garam masala powder, a little bit of the Kasoori methi powder will give a very nice taste. Some lime juice, salt, yogurt. In the other, I have shown a different method, and in this I am going to show a different method. All the tandoor masalas, whatever we add in a regular tandoori chicken, they are all added here. We are going to let this marinade go inside. Look at the cuts. This masala only for the deep inside cuts only you are going to put it in. Just make sure all the gashes are nicely filled with this masala. And the same thing with the leg and all the upper cuts. You got to leave this chicken marinated just for a couple of hours, 2-3 hours is good, so that the chicken becomes nice and tender. What I do is I always brine the chicken. I have been telling this for many times, and a lot of people have found that their chicken is nice and tender because you just put the chicken in the salt water. We are going to let this marinate and rest for some time. A couple of hours later, just take this chicken out, and in the marinade, we are going to add something that will help us fry this chicken by holding the masala. This is the roasted chickpea flour. You can use sattu, and in this add, and also add some more salt. Add very little water and make this into a paste, just like the pakoda masala. This masala we are going to apply to the chicken. This time you are going to apply only on top. You don't need to go inside, but make sure the chicken is nicely massaged with this. You do not want any excess masala, but you got to give this a very nice bath with this sattu flour. So now the chicken is all done, and we're going to let it sit for some more time before we fry it. But I want to show you how to make the potato basket. To make this potato basket, you need the potatoes which are starchy potatoes, and I'm going to give a link to my potato chips and potato fries. You see that video, I've got better explanation about the potatoes, what we make the chips with. So these starchy potatoes, I have grated it, taken a grater and grated them. A lot of moisture has also come. I squeezed out the water, that's it. So this is the grated potato. To make the basket, first I'm going to make a plate like thing. So look at this, what I'm doing. I'm just sprinkling this potato on a tawa. Hotels and all that, they have a press, but I don't have a big press, so I'm going to use a technique that is very simple. And all you want to do is create a net. Each one of them touch the other grated piece. So that's how we're going to get a nice basket. We got to fry this. We need to use a lot of oil. You can make this small ones, but if I show small one, you will ask how did you make the big one. So I thought if I show the big one, you will be able to use your own creativity to make the smaller ones. So we got to cook this for some time. After that, take a rolling pin, just press these ones. These ones are getting stuck to each other. After few minutes, these will all attach each other and they will cook. you will get a nice soft dosa like thing which we are going to deep fry using a basket. After cooking for some time, look at this, this becomes like a dosa, and from the non-stick pan it gets separated. We are going to switch off the flame and we are going to let this cool down, after which you need a basket like this, and I have one here, so I use this one. Put the basket in here and then deep fry it, and there is a technique to it. I am going to show you how. Now look at this, the dosa like thing, you are going to slide it into a basket like this. You need lot of oil, so slowly let this basket go and sit inside. So I know this is all falling away. So we need to have a technique to make sure that these potatoes will become a nice basket. See, look at this right now, this is only a small dosa like thing. So how do we make this into a basket? What we call blind baking in the bakery. We have kind of dal which we've been using for years, and the same dal we use to fill anything that we want to blind bake. I'm going to use some of the rajma, whatever I use for blind baking. That means we don't use this for cooking anymore. Whenever we need to do something like this, we just add this dal and then we fill it up, so that when you fry, these things don't fall back. And here I've got lot of oil in which we're going to fry. Here is a small potato press. These ones are what used in halwais. They put some of the potatoes and then they have this press. They just lock it in and then they fry till this is nice and golden, and you will get those mini baskets. You may not have this, you don't want to do this big. You can also do many other ways. I'm going to make one small one like this, and then I'm going to show you how to fry. In the hotels, we have big kadais with lot of oil. All you need to do is drop these ones into the oil. Whenever it is fried on one direction, you can just slowly bend this one like this till it is nice and crispy. Once this is done, you can remove off all those rajma and you will have a nice beautiful basket. I was messing with you guys that day just to have fun. This is the hard work we go to make sure that you are impressed. Frying for around 10-12 minutes, get this basket out, and then we are just going to let this cool down and remove off these beans. The beautiful basket is ready. And if you want to do a basket much smaller and easier, so if you have two of these presses, see, I made the same thing like this, and now you can press like this and also fry, and you will have a little smaller basket ready. This is even more easy technique, and you can do this kind very easily at home. The tandoori chicken is all good. I've kind of the backbone of the chicken is broken, so I just wanted to retain the shape. So I put in a skewer here. We're going to fry the entire chicken in this. So very carefully, do not burn yourself, drop the entire chicken in. Fry this on a medium flame till the chicken is nice and tender. Because we brined the chicken, we marinated the chicken and rested it for few hours, the chicken is nice and tender. In under 10 minutes, the chicken will be perfectly cooked. So fry them. If you want to double fry, you can fry it later and serve it. So on the streets, when they make a tandoori chicken in a kadai, this is how they do it. Because we put the basin and everything, the oil, everything, the masala will hold on to the chicken. So these are the simple techniques. When I make one video, I'll be talking about some of the other styles of making, because you guys are demanding it. I'm making again and again in the various variations they use in the industry. So you want to be a chef, you have to learn these techniques and play around with that depending on the situation you are in. Make sure you fry the chicken on both sides till it is nice and golden. It took around 14-15 minutes of cooking. The chicken from inside is cooked perfectly. Meat is coming off the bone. That is a sign that the chicken is nicely cooked. Real boomba is going on. I put some skewer on this to give some strength. Beautifully fried. Let the extra oil go away, and then we're going to serve this. Transfer this into a plate which is beautifully done. Just the wooden skewers, I put it to give strength. Undoubtedly the best fried tandoori chicken. It has got all the flavors. It is not cooked on a tawa, it is deep fried. The potato basket is also ready, and I thought I can make this chicken sit in this basket. My promise to show the potato basket is here, but now I am beyond that potato basket with this awesome chicken. This potato basket definitely is fragile. If I move like this, it will crack. Even this crunchy potato is, will break. Potato basket is nice and crunchy. Dear friends, people who get a little bit upset the way I eat, the video is over. You got the chicken done. But for the people who want to see the whole chicken, is nice. Take the chicken leg piece. This is something you got to relish. And beautiful. See the awesome marination. I did not add any color. If you want red color, you can add. Heavenly tasty. Amazing. Whenever you make the best of the best food, eat it and keep saying Vareva. Because every bite is super worth it.